welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at Pedals and Potpourri with Mike, the owner. How you doing, Mike?
Good.
Thanks for coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We really appreciate it. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your place?
My mother started it 38 years ago. We're still family-owned.
It's an awesome place.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot of unique gifts. We search out unique items.
Are most of them like handmade from artists across the country, or?
We have some. We have local companies. Some still. We have like all of our flowers and that stuff still imported, but a lot of signs and stuff are made by local artists. We have Sid Dickens is an artist, and it's out of Vancouver, Canada, but it's all handmade. And so we try to get unique handmade items when we can.
It's really cool. It's like you see like primitives and things that are kind of modern day primitive.
Well, my mother does all that. All the furniture she really loves to. She loves to search for it. She loves to paint it. She just really loves that, and it mixes with everything. I mean, it really is a great, and it's well made. It's not junk, or you know.
Hey, no offense taken. Absolutely. Now, how long have you guys been at this location?
32 years. We've been in business 38. 6 years was at White Oak, and then we were 32 years, I believe.
That is so cool. We talked a little bit earlier about the building. And how long has it been here in Blue Springs?
The building itself? Well, actually, we have pictures of dirt roads out there. So it was like 1902, I think.
And it was a restaurant at one time and several other things?
It's been a restaurant several times. It's just a unique, it just has a neat feeling about it. I mean, you could tell it's old, and it's a neat building.
It really is. I remember years ago when just across the street that you had the hen house.
Yes, the Haymarket. Yeah, now we're seeing that's how old. But yes, it's been there. Oh, gosh. I remember as a kid coming here, and there was Creamy Cones, a little ice cream shop right next door. And it's just a neat place. But
it really is. Now, what are your hours of operation over here?
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday we're open 9:30 to 5. Sometimes we have a little longer hours in the fall and Christmas, but right now that's our hours, and we're closed Sunday. So.
That's very good. Now, do you guys have a Facebook or a website?
Yes, we're very active on Facebook, and we have a web page. You know, it doesn't have everything, and I don't do as good as I should about updating it, but we try to stay. Our list of events are on our web page, and I mean, we just really have some really neat open houses, and it's just we try to create a fun place to shop.
You can definitely tell that. Now, would we be Pedals and Potpourri on Facebook and your website?
Yes, pedalsandpotpourri.com, and then, Facebook, Pedals and Potpourri. Yeah.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow, and we do have a tagline on our radio show and our roadshow. I didn't tell you what that was. I'm going to throw it on you, but it's called, just like Jed Clampett, Woo Doggies. Can I get a Woo Doggies from you?
Oh, my God. Woo Doggies.
Awesome.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, you did great. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow, and we'll be right back.
BSSD Television.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here in Liberty with Jill. Hey, Jill.
Hi.
And Julie.
Hello.
And now tell us the name of your business.
Bittersweet Soap Company.
Bittersweet Soap Company. And Julie, what's yours?
I'm Aggie Owl's Attic Vintage Boutique.
Now you're all under one roof.
Yes, we're at 111 North Water Street, just off the historic square, and we're standing out on our beautiful front porch. It's kind of a unique setting because we have 7 businesses in here, the coffee shop down below, which is an added perk, and we're just very fortunate that we are able to have this beautiful setting and have our shops here.
Now tell the listeners a little bit about your business.
I was established established my business in 1997, and at that time I just made soap. Now it's kind of progressed where I make over 100 things, and I offer those here at my shop. It's called the Handmade Shop, and I share my space with Julie, which owns the Vintage Boutique, and we're just a great fit. We kind of have the best of both worlds, I think.
And now tell us a little bit about Egg Yells.
Okay, well, my part takes over the front room and the back room, and it's all vintage. I consider vintage 60s and before. I carry lots of teacups and saucers and pretty plates, a lot of linens and lace, and some vintage clothing, and obviously furniture, all kinds of stuff. I like to keep it very authentic. And if it's a reproduction, I will mark it so that you know that. But anyway, come and see us.
So now, how did you two get together?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I'll try to condense it. I was here at this location, and Julie was next door. There's another house next door. And one evening, I invited her over for a glass of wine, and we got to talking and found out that we were both bank managers back in like 1985 at different branches, but yet we knew each other. We would have had to known each other and went to the same meetings and whatnot. And so, long story short, we have our shops together, and like I said, it's the best of both worlds, and I've never looked back. It's just been a wonderful experience.
Kind of like the buck stops here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's interesting because you think of bankers. I'm thinking of someone who's very numbers oriented, very analytical, and but you have the creative side to you too.
Always had that part. Yeah, this is a very fortunate situation now.
Awesome. Now, you guys, we said you have 7 different businesses. Now, you're right on top of a coffee shop, correct?
Yes, we are. The wonderful coffee shop, and they have fabulous coffee. He roasted himself, and if you've never had fresh roasted coffee, it's great. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's our perk. So, no pun intended.
Yeah. And then right next door to the Jesse James Museum?
Right. Yeah, we've been here, I've been here about 8 years. We bought this house and moved just next door. And then Jill moved in with me last year, although she's been in business for a long time. So we wished we'd have thought of this a long time ago.
It was a great combination. And what kind of events do you have coming up in Liberty?
We have a number of events. Our wonderful historic downtown Liberty caters those events and hosts those events, and then through the merchants, we coincide with that or we collaborate with that. And I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what we've got going on, but I can tell you every month from now until the end of till the first frost comes, and probably a little bit beyond that, we have a number of events. We have wonderful new eateries, and we just ate at the new Italian restaurant last week, and it was wonderful. And we just you can make a day of it. I mean, there's over 20 shops just in the downtown area, including Corbin Mill, and you could literally make a wonderful day of it, and I guarantee you would enjoy it.
Definitely. I love going to eat in a Corbin Mill. It's great food, and they have a little shop over there as well.
Yeah, they've got like a beatery and a stitchery and several different things like that. So it's in itself is probably a good 3 hours, and then you come visit us.
Yeah. Spend all your money over there. Come back over here.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you coming on to the Roadshow. Exactly, again, where are you located at?
We are 111 North Water Street. We are on the north side of the square, one house past the Jesse James Bank Museum. And we're a century-old home. It's a really neat home. We do have signs outside that will tell you. So come see us. We'd love to see you.
That's awesome. Well, we have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It goes like this: Woo, doggies. Can you give me a woo, doggies?
Let's do 1, 2, 3.
Woo, doggies!
Hey, it's the third time we got it down. Awesome. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk road show, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Darren with the Junk in My Trunk road show. If you're looking for a cool place to go, antiquing, junking around in Kansas City, the River Market Antique Mall is a good place to go. Over 30,000 square feet, 4 floors. They're located at 115 West 5th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. You can reach them on the phone at 816-221-0220. But better yet, head on down Make it a day trip. The River Market Antiques Mall is centrally located right in the River Market area. You have the farmers market that's going on. You also have some really good places to go eat. One of my favorite places to go eat is Casconi's. They have some home cooking food. Again, the River Market Antiques is located at 115 West 5th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. You can find them on Facebook at River Market Antique Mall. Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk radio show and road show. We're over here with Brenda at the Bead Browsery. How you doing, Brenda?
Fine, thanks. How are you today?
Hey, can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your place?
Well, we're located in historic Corbin Mill, and we're really a crafting center that caters to this area. I own the bead shop, and we have all sorts of beads and findings and really cool, sparkly, shiny little doodads that you can make your own jewelry. We do classes, or I have things that we've already made that are really awesome that you can just wear straight out the door.
Well, let me ask you a question. How did you get started in this business?
I've always liked shiny, and my parents were involved in antiques, so I collect bits and pieces, and I've always made my own stuff. And then when I grew up finally, and you have to find a real job, this is what I went to, but because we've always been crafty, and it's just a natural extension of that.
It's really cool. I like your jewelry, and I know my wife just totally loves it. We did a post on Facebook with your shotgun jewelry, and that was a real big hit. Ladies were liking that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because if you like the background of it, you can show your support, and if you don't like the background of it, it's just fun jewelry to wear.
It really is. So do you have any classes or anything?
We do. We have at least one class a week. We do a Wednesday daytime class or a Tuesday evening class. Sometimes I'll throw in a Saturday class, but they're all project-based, so you have a piece of jewelry to wear after you're done with the class. Oh,
that is so cool. And where exactly are you located over here in Liberty?
We're in the historic Corbin Mill, which is a block and a half south of the downtown square at 131 South Water Street.
And how about Facebook? Can they follow you on Facebook?
Bead Browsery, or we also have a Corbin Mill page.
Very good. Well, I really appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk road show. Now, with the trends that are happening right now with jewelry and things, with the young kids, are the young kids kind of doing this a lot?
I don't see a lot of kids. Most of my customers are probably my age and older. It takes a little bit of time. Most of my classes involve sewing, so they take a little bit more time. So It involves, blocks of time. There's quick things you can do, but we also do it for the zen.
Right. I think it's awesome, and it takes a lot of moxie to step out there. And how long have you been doing it now?
I've owned the bead shop for 5 years, but I managed a bead shop before that for 5 years. But I've been in the crafting industry all my life.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's awesome.
And you take the new, and you can even take some old and with the new and things like that too.
Oh, definitely. You can take your junk drawer and turn it into a piece of jewelry.
I know, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I bought a whole box of antique Cracker Jack charms the other day that's going to turn into a necklace. So, it just depends on what you like.
You just never know.
That's right.
Hey guys, well, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. Come down here and see Brenda at the Bead Browsery, just up here in Liberty, Missouri. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And if you're coming from, say, Jackson County or coming on 291, what would be the best way to get here?
Off 291, you'll take the Leonard Street exit or 33 Highway, and at the next light, you'll turn left, and we're on the left-hand side about 3 blocks down.
It's pretty easy to find. Liberty is a great place to take a day trip, road trip. They have a great farmers market that goes on, some great new restaurants that are up on the square.
And off the square.
And off the square. Liberty is definitely a great place to take a road trip. Well, we do have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It's "Woo Doggies." Can I get a "Woo Doggies" from you?
Woo Doggies.
That's awesome. Hey guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk road show, and we'll be right back.
We're excited about starting our 3rd season with Barn Gypsies out on the Ford family farm just east of Hamilton, Missouri, right off Highway 36. We have a venue of antiques, repurposed, vintage, retro, you name it, in the barn. From Therese and my 40 years of experience in the antique business. And then outside we have what we call a flea-tique. We have a wide variety of vendors, everything from vintage items, architectural pieces. We have repurposed furniture. We have food vendors. We have Missouri artisans selling homemade jewelry. A lot of different things that you can come and see and do. We are pet friendly and children friendly. Love you to have the whole family come out and visit us. Every month we've got new items. In April we'll be featuring, of course, the garden season. We're going to have a lot of garden decor. We have a new line of gazing globes made in the United States that are absolutely gorgeous. Lots of fun things for your garden, whether new or old, and we've even got some people bringing plants from their homes. We're going to have a full line of succulents, a little bit of something for everybody. We're located just east of Hamilton, 1 mile east of Hamilton on Highway 36. We have signs posted. You can find out all about us by going to our Facebook page, which is simply Barn Gypsies. You can find us just by Googling Barn Gypsies. Our phone number is listed there, but it is 660-973-4451. Or you can email us at barngypsies@gmail.com. We're easy to get a hold of, and we're always happy to answer your questions. One question we get a lot is vendor fee. We're just $30 for the 3 days. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the last weekend of every month. The first show will be April 25th through 27th. We open at 9 o'clock and say we close at 4, but sometimes we're still here at 6:30 in the evening. As long as people want to come, we keep the doors open.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here in Blue Springs with Bill West Roofing with Aaron West. How you doing, Aaron?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Hey, can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your business?
Sure. We're one of the longest standing roofing companies in the area. Been in business for over 35 years. Same owner, same name, same everything. We're here to work with all the customers and anything that they need and help them in any roofing needs. We also do gutters and windows and stuff like that as well.
It's amazing. I see your trucks driving around all the time. You can't miss the big red truck.
Yeah, it's been kind of our staple logo since Dad started way back when. He's always had a red truck, so we just kept with it.
That's awesome. So with all the with the hailstorms going on and things like that, I'm sure you guys are pretty busy with the. But what's usually the process and the time it usually takes from start to finish on a normal roof?
Depending what our backlog is, the start to finish time can be upwards of a month, month and a half from first time we meet to completion. The installation process on an average home is about a day and a half to 3 days, depending on the size of home. Process-wise, we'll come out, we'll measure, go over everything with you, talk to you. If you're not home, that's totally fine. We would rather you spend your time with your family and converse with us over the phone, or we can even Skype or internet or all that fun stuff there as well.
Well, I'm really impressed with your career. It seems like you keep the yard nice and clean and everything, which is a big deal when you're doing your tear-offs. And then when you it looks like you guys getting a wrap up here pretty quick, but it looks like you have a pretty clean work area.
Yeah, they've already got all the demo done today and most of it cleaned up. They try to clean it up as quickly as possible and before the heat of the day. That way it doesn't kill any of the grass.
Exactly. Now, with the roofs, like we're in Blue Springs right now. Do you do wood roofs as well?
Sure, we do any type of roofing. Anything from commercial to industrial to residential. We'll do anything on that side. Wood, composite, tile, all the types. But most everybody we try to push to an asphalt roof just because of longevity.
And another question I had for you. You said you guys do windows. Now, does KCP&L or anybody give anybody a discount back on ratings on windows at all?
As of right now, not that I know of. I think a lot of those energy-saving rebates have all expired.
Okay. But it's also good. It's good to they do save you some energy with having the right windows as well.
Sure. Yeah, I'm as energy efficient as possible. You don't want to go overkill because if you put in more than you can actually use, then you're spending money you don't need to.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate you coming on the Road Show and being a sponsor of the Junk in My Trunk Radio Show and Road Show. How can our listeners and our viewers get a hold of you?
Our main office number is 816-229-5215, or you can always go to our website, which is billwestroofing.com.
How about on Facebook? You guys have a Facebook page?
Yep, we're on Facebook and Twitter and all of those as well.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on, and we have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It goes like this: "It's woo doggies." Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggies!
You did awesome. Awesome. Hey, Bill. Aaron. Thanks for coming on.
That's right. I get Bill all the time.
I bet you do.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back.
The Surplus Exchange, Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. A must-go see. By the way, this is Mr. Ed from the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. The Surplus Exchange is located at 518 Santa Fe. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5. They have computers, office equipment, furniture, and much, much more. Get down, check them out. They're open 9 to 5, 518 Santa Fe. Go there.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. We're over with Bill with Pop 'em Up Dent Removal. How you doing, Bill?
Doing great today.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on our road show. With all this hail damage that's been going on here in Kansas City, I've noticed you've been standing out. I see your signs all over the place. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your business?
We do the paintless dent removal. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You guys get hit a lot. Basically, we fix them for what the insurance pays. Doesn't cost you anything to get the car done. We remove any previous door dings. We're going to detail your car. We're going to try and get all the scratches out of it. We order any moldings that needs to be done. You know, my goal is for you to get your car back and fall back in love with it. You know, so we go the extra mile. We don't just fix the dents. We do all the dents on there. I mean, as long as it's just door dings, you know, we'll fix them. You know.
So, how long have you been doing this? Because I know that it takes an expert to really be able to do a good job.
I got 16 years experience. So I love fixing them. I love what I do. Basically, either you can do it or you can't. And with my referral base, I can pretty much tell you I got good skills. We fix them right. We do it right the first time.
We were just talking a little bit ago. Some of them you fixed that had over 400 or 700 dents on it. And how are you able to see that?
We use a light like the one over there. It's almost like laying a flashlight on the ground at night. Highlights everything. You can actually see the bottom of the dent when you're working. Out in the sunshine, you can't even see them. So a lot of times, they're looked at by the adjuster out in the sun, and they can't even see them. So it's really not their fault. They really wait for you to bring it to somebody like me. I'll go over the estimate with my light and make sure. A lot of times they miss moldings. You got dents and stuff on the cars, and they're missed out in the sunlight. But we'll catch them here and we'll get them fixed. And basically, we fix them. Won't cost you anything. We'll do it, and we pay good referrals too. So.
That's awesome. Now, where exactly are you located again?
Right at the corner of Choto and Vivian Road, which is the Kmart parking lot. We're in Brigado Brothers Truck and Auto. Been here since 1934, but we got the State Farm tent right behind us. For you folks that have State Farm, you come right to our parking lot, basically, either side of us right here. And I've been getting a lot of their customers because they're accidentally pulling into my lot thinking, that's the address State Farm gave. So that's working out for us. But absolutely, we'd love to fix your car. So
now, how long does the process usually take?
Insurance will put on there what the time frame is. Usually it's 4 days, average. Sometimes they run a couple more depending on parts or if we are replacing the hood, which we try not to do. We try and do everything PDR. A lot of people want to keep their factory finish, especially if you got a brand new car. But if we do have to do a hood or something like that, it would extend. But, we try not to do that at all. So 4 days is your average.
And what's the telephone number to get hold of you?
816-730-7583. Call me. I can pretty much answer every question over the phone without you having to come up here. Basically, I can fix it for what the insurance pays regardless. And it won't cost you a dime. I waive the deductible. But I do pay referrals. And if you have multiple cars, you can benefit from that. So.
Very good. We appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. We have a tagline on our radio show and road show. It's woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
Woo doggy.
Awesome. Hey, Bill, one real quick, your number again before they can get hold of you.
730-7583. Give me a call. I can answer any questions.
Very good. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back. Hey, this is Darren with the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. If you're looking for flooring, look no further. Action Flooring in Odessa, Missouri is now open and open to the public. They have the best value on residential carpet, best value on commercial carpet. They have Frisés, they have shag, luxury heavy, and plush. They also carry remnant short rolls luxury vinyl, laminate, you name it. 816-633-4120. That's One Action Road in Odessa, Missouri. You can also reach them online at actionflooringinc.com. Again, their telephone number is 816-633-4120. Action Flooring, Odessa, Missouri. You'll be glad you did.